Hi everyone, good afternoon, evening, I'm not quite sure what time it is. Thank you all so much for being here. We really appreciate all of you joining us. My name is Teresa O'Koken. I'm originally from Wisconsin, but I moved to Chelsea just about a year ago, and I'm really delighted to be participating in this event today.
Bienvenida Teresa O'Koken. Ella es la MC, maestra de ceremonia en la tarde de hoy. Teresa se mudó aquí hace un año y es ya gran parte de nuestra comunidad y nos va a ayudar a introducir todas las personas que son parte del programa de hoy.
So, do you want to introduce yourself as well?
And I am Marisol Santiago. Hello, I'm Marisol Santiago.
Marisol deserves all of the applause today. All of this is happening really because of Marisol's brain and heart and soul. So one more round of applause for Marisol, please.
Thank you.
So today we're really here to be celebrating culture and cultural memory through all different kinds of art forms. We're going to be focusing on art forms of music and dance and also storytelling. So we have a very exciting show for you. We will be opening with Jean-Luc, how do you pronounce Jean-Luc's last name? Jean-Luc Perit will be opening us. Then we have Bomba de Aquí, Sandy Perez and friends, Isaura Oliveira and Power of Skirts, and also a featured local storyteller, Cito Colon. And all of that is what we have for you this evening.
Gracias a todos por estar aquí. Saben que la memoria cultural es un concepto que estamos bien orgullosos de compartir y comienza solamente en el día de hoy, ¿sí? Pero lo que ustedes pueden esperar son grupos de baile como Brenda Liz Cepeda y Bomba de Aquí, Sandy Pérez y amigos, y Saura Oliveira en Power of the Skirts, Poder de las Faldas. So, gracias a todos por estar aquí. Y también vamos a tener, muy especial, un gran querido amigo de nosotros, Luisito Colón, que va a compartir su historia personal también en la tarde de hoy.
So I imagine that all of you are here because you have some kind of a connection to Chelsea and also because you really appreciate culture and this celebration of culture. When Marisol approached me to participate in this event, I needed zero convincing. I was immediately interested and I was like, yes, tell me what we're doing, tell me what time it's at, let me put it in my calendar, how can I help, I'll do anything that is needed. So I was just really excited. My parents are originally from West Africa, from Ghana and Nigeria, and so understanding and having appreciation of culture and of where we come from and like our ancestors and all of their messages is just part of how I was raised and truly part of who I am. And when I moved to Chelsea, I kind of began to understand that this is a community that really is rich and deep in culture, and that also is sort of yearning for a bridge between who we are culturally right now and who we know we can be with a further and deeper and truer acknowledgement of the cultures that we come from collectively. So I'm just really excited to be here for this event and so excited that Marisol put all of this together, and I love Bomba, so I'm very excited for the Bomba as well.
So, ella se llama de nuevo Teresa O'Koken. Teresa dice que cuando yo me acerqué a ella acerca de este proyecto no había que convencerla. Es cierto lo que dice. Ofreció inmediatamente de su ayuda, su disponibilidad. Teresa también viene del oeste de África, en particular Ghana y Nigeria. Y para ella dice que es muy importante que Chelsea siempre ha tenido diversidad cultural, pero más bien las voces y la representación de todos colectivamente es la razón por qué ella está aquí. Teresa también dice que este concepto de memoria cultural es como un puente de donde somos, de donde venimos, donde estamos ahora y para dónde vamos. Y creo que esto va a ser muy importante para nosotros esta tarde, para ustedes también pensar qué significa esto para ti.
So enough from me and Marisol. Let's move ourselves along to all of the wonderful performances and openings and welcomings that we have for you today. So we're going to be starting with Jean-Luc Perit, who's going to be coming up first. Jean-Luc is an MLK visiting scholar at MIT Department of Urban Studies and Planning. He's the president of the North American Indian Center of Boston and the founder of IndigiFab, with areas of focus in supporting distributed networks for education, public policy advocacy for social justice, and supporting philanthropic foundations. Jean-Luc has been awarded with the inaugural La Donna Brave Bull Allard Science Activism Award at the Global Community Bio Summit, which was held at the MIT Media Lab. He's part of the Global Community Bio Fellows 3.0, and he participates in the BIPOC Makers Collective, as supported by the Nation of Makers. Jean-Luc has earned a master's in design for emergent futures in Barcelona, Spain, and he has degrees from Dillard University in New Orleans and Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida.
Jean-Luc es el presidente del Centro de Indios Americanos, de tribu nativo americano. Jean-Luc es profesor visitante MLK en el Departamento de Estudios Urbanos y Planificación del MIT. Él es también fundador de IndigiFab, cuyas áreas de interés son el apoyo a redes distribuidas para la educación, la defensa de políticas públicas para la justicia social y el apoyo a fundaciones filantrópicas. Jean-Luc ha sido premiado de la Donna Brave Bull Allard Science Activist Award, de una comunidad global organizada por la iniciativa del MIT. También forma parte de una comunidad de BioFellows, participa en comunidades de color, personas también indígenas, una colectiva con el apoyo para las naciones que representa. Anteriormente, Jean-Luc fue coorganizador del Instituto Colaborativo y fomenta relaciones entre académicos y activistas lingüísticas comunitarias. Finalmente, Jean-Luc tiene una maestría en diseño para futuros emergentes en el Instituto de Arquitectura de Barcelona. Se licenció en Humanidades con una especialización en comunicación de masas. También obtuvo un asociado de Ciencias en Diseño de Videojuegos por la Universidad de Florida.
Please join us in welcoming Jean-Luc.
And thank you to Marisol for help with the translation. To recognize the land, I want everybody to put their hand like this and to hold it like this.
Para reconocer las tierras a donde estamos, voy a pedir que levanten las manos así y que pongan el dedo así en su muñeca.
In here we have the earth. In here we have the waters. In here we have the ancestors.
Adentro de aquí tenemos la tierra, el agua, los ancestros.
And the ancestors ask many things of us and tell us the ways to move in the world today.
Y los ancestros nos piden mucho, pero también nos dirigen a cómo caminar en el mundo en el día de hoy.
In our home territories we are the first peoples, and we are here as guests within the land. Primera gente, no somos la primera gente en nuestras tierras, en nuestros pueblos. Y aquí somos como invitados.
We're guests. Sí. We're translating each other. Somos invitados
Sí.
a esta casa, a este evento.
And it is important for us to move shoulder to shoulder.
Y es importante que caminemos juntos hombro a hombro.
This is what the ancestors compel us to do.
Esto es lo que nuestros ancestros nos piden.
And we recognize the land and the waters in ourselves.
Reconocer la tierra y el agua adentro de nosotros.
Y la lucha es lo único camino.
And the struggle for justice is the only way.
All right, so let's bring up our first performers. Our first performers are Bomba de Aquí. They are led by Saul El Popo Penalzola of Western Massachusetts, who started playing percussion at the age of 6. First by playing the conga and eventually venturing into the drums, and little by little continuing until he knew the basic rhythms of percussion and became a full-fledged percussionist. Saul's mentor, Victor Tito Fuentes and Mrs. Norma Salazar, taught Saul the history of bomba. Saul is also an accomplished planero player and a member of New England's Choco Band, and he is the musical director and leader of Bomba de Aquí alongside his wife, Brenda Liz Cepeda. Together, they co-own the Multicultural Learning Center, which is an after-school program teaching Puerto Rican culture through the arts. Brenda Liz Cepeda of Western Massachusetts is the granddaughter of Rafael Cepeda, who is known for being the patriarch of bomba. Brenda Liz has a master's in special education, which she taught for 13 years. In 2013, she started a local group called Bomba de Caribe. Years later, she met her husband, Saul, and they changed the name of the group to Bomba de Aquí. Brenda Liz is also a motivational speaker, cultural speaker at universities and schools all over New England, and her mission is to continue the work of her grandfather through teaching youth Puerto Rican culture.
Ahora vamos a darle la bienvenida a Bomba de Aquí, Brenda Liz Cepeda, junto a Saúl. Saúl viene del área oeste de Massachusetts, empezó tocando música a la edad de 6, en particular tocando el conga, eventualmente poco a poco continuando a hacer los ritmos básicos de la percusión. Saúl, el mentor de Saúl, Víctor Tico Fuentes, y la señora Norma Salazar, quien enseñó a Saúl la historia de bomba. Eres un plenero, miembro de Choco Band, director musical y líder de Bomba de Aquí, junto a su esposa Brenda Liz. Los dos han manejado el Centro Multicultural, un programa después de la escuela empezando a enseñar a los jóvenes artes por medio de la cultura puertorriqueña. Brenda Liz también es la nieta de Rafael Cepeda, que es bien conocido por ser el patriarcado de bomba. This is a deep honor to have them in the house. Like, it is a deep honor to have them. Yeah. Es un gran orgullo tenerlos aquí. Brenda Liz logró cumplir su maestría en educación especial. Ha sido maestra por más de 13 años. En el 1213 comenzó un grupo llamado Bomba del Caribe. Años después, junto a Saúl, cambiaron ese nombre a Bomba de Aquí. Brenda Liz también participa en las universidades, en las escuelas por todo New England. Su misión es continuar este trabajo de su abuelo, enseñando la cultura puertorriqueña.
Ok. ¿Están pasando bien? ¿Está gustando la bomba? ¿Cuántos boricuas aquí? Ahí nomás. Fuimos.
Y ahora.
Just really quick, before we continue, because I really just wanted to go straight to the music. I wanted you guys to feel it, to hear it. How many of you guys felt like you were in the island? How many of you guys went back to your ancestors? Before we continue, I gotta introduce our family.
Okay.
All the way to my right, and the bottom right there, David, dale un poquito de lengua. All right, okay, that was a little bit. I did say a little bit. Right next to him is Gerardo, who, by the way, Gerardo, who makes almost all of these drums that you see right in front of you. Right next to Gerardo, well, skipping right next to Gerardo. Right next is one of the beautiful primos that's here, that been playing since he was young, musician, everything. Let's give her a round of applause, and also a husband to this beautiful singer. Oh God, no way. So, I'm all about family, right? Youth, and showing their talent. Right next to Okai is this beautiful person right next to him, son of Yaya, Jera. Right next to Jera is a beautiful mother, composer, writer, dancer, everything. Let's give her a warm welcome to Yaya. Right next to Yaya is this beautiful dancer, singer, everything as well, Ellie Babon. By the way, we pretty much stole her from our own group, so she's with us now.
Graduado de aquí, de esta escuela, él está graduado de aquí.
Right next to this beautiful Ellie is this beautiful soul, dancer, brother, everything, Cito. We love you, baby. Bueno, Raúl, el último. My partner in crime, my ride or die, right? My beautiful husband, Saúl, el pulpo Peñalosa.
Si me pierdo ay, en el camino, llévame al mar a escuchar su sonido y cántame una canción que lleve muchos tambores pa' que mi corazón ay nunca llore. Tócame muchos tambores, también
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to plant the seed. Y que siga nuestra cultura, como dice mi abuelo, para siempre.
Bomba de aquí. Thank you so much. One more round of applause, please. All right, coming up next to the stage, we have Sandy Garcia Perez and friends. Sandy is one of the best known and most talented percussionists from Matanzanas. Sandy joined Grupo Afro Cuba de Matanzanas at age 17, and within a few years, he earned the positions of principal drummer and soloist that he maintained until he moved to the United States. He was with the group for a total of 12 years, doing several recordings with other artists, and has now moved to Oakland, California. He's a member of the far-flung and talented Villamil family. Sandy was a featured artist in the 1996 Havana Jazz Festival and was invited to perform in the 1996 Afro-Cubanismo Festival in Canada. Although the roots of his techniques are founded in Afro-Cuban folkloric styles, Sandy's open-minded approach has enabled him to adapt to styles ranging from Cuban popular like salsa to fusion and avant-garde jazz as well.
Ok, le vamos a dar la bienvenida a Sandy Pérez y amigos. Sandy está aquí hoy junto a Michael y Vanessa. Sandy es uno de los más conocidos y talentosos percusionistas de Matanzas. Estuvo durante 12 años con Afro Cuba de Matanzas, realizó varias grabaciones con otros artistas y ahora se mudó a Oakland, California. Es miembro de la talentosa familia Villamil. Sandy se unió al grupo Afro Cuba de Matanzas a los 17 años y a los pocos años obtuvo los puestos de baterista principal y solista que mantuvo hasta su traslado a los Estados Unidos. Sandy se destacó en el Festival de Jazz de La Habana en el 1996 y fue invitado a participar en el Festival Afro-Cubanismo en Canadá en ese mismo año. Aunque las raíces de su técnica se basan en estilos folclóricos afrocubanos, el enfoque de mente abierta de Sandy le ha permitido adaptarse a estilos que van desde el popular cubano, salsa, hasta la fusión y el jazz.
Otani o mamarola, Otani o maobatala, Tawene o malerisi, Lerisi o luna perioba, Sakaki o papa perioba, Papa kinia o como yawara que yawara, Morogoro como de moro. Hola, bienvenido. Yo me llamo Vanessa. Aquí tenemos a Michael, Piripa Quintero y Sandy Pérez. Sandy, como anunciamos al principio, viene de una familia de trascendencia muy profunda de Matanzas, Cuba. Y de verdad que no hay muchos cubanos que tocan el folclore aquí. Estamos en el proceso de representar lo que viene siendo la trascendencia de Bebé, allá de Matanzas, Cuba. Es basado en la espiritualidad de ahí, de la diáspora africana, y se usa para hablar con los orisha que son realmente ancestros deificados, levantados. Y esa música llama a cada espíritu de ellos. A lo mejor entienden un poco de su propia manera, de cómo eso representa el diferente y crece a través de diferentes culturas. Pero aquí estamos usando, no son tambores de bebé, sino son tambores que vienen de Ghana. Que tiene que ver mucho con los tambores que usamos en Cuba para tocar esa música. Nuevamente hay más y cada persona tiene un tambor y eso, pero estamos haciendo como una modernización de lo que se hace tradicionalmente en Cuba. Seguimos con un poco del otro tribu que se llama Arará. Que
Oh,
grupo. Gracias. Thank you.
One more round of applause for Sandy Oliveira and friends. Thank you so much. So we have one more musical performance for you, and then we have a storytelling performance to close the show. So next up is Isaura Oliveira. I'm sorry, that was Sandy Perez and friends, my bad. Isaura Oliveira is a cultural educator, performer, and master Brazilian dancer and choreographer. She's also a community leader and healer through dance movement classes and rituals. She was born and raised in Brazil, and her expertise is in African-Brazilian cultural dance. Spirituality and nature are Isaura's medicine, and the ancestors are her guides. She holds a BFA from the School of Dance in the Federal University of Bahia, and she's been living in the United States since 1996. She has taught at many colleges and universities, including Smith, Brown, UMass Amherst, Radcliffe, and Wellesley. Isaura's works have been documented by PBS and BBC TV, and with the arrival of COVID-19, she created the Living Experience outdoor program, a healing movement class for BIPOC individuals held in public and private parks, and she recently was nominated for the Boston Foundation's Brother Thomas Fellowship Award. In a moment, we're going to be bringing up Isaura Oliveira and Power of the Spirits.
Isaura es nuestro grupo honorario, es una gran maestra, una gran amiga mía, una gran maestra. Isaura es una educadora cultural, maestra brasileña de baile, maestra de coreografía. Vamos por ahí.
Está bien, ya.
Líder comunitaria, curandera por baile y movimiento, clases de ritual y baile, nacida y criada en Salvador, Bahía, Brasil. Su experiencia es en la danza cultural brasileña, afro-brasileña. Su espiritualidad y honrando la madre naturaleza es la medicina de Isaura y los ancestros son sus guías. Isaura estudió en la Escuela de Baile en la Universidad Federal de Bahía y ha estado viviendo en los Estados Unidos desde 1996. Ha enseñado en muchas universidades, colegios, incluyendo la Universidad Smith, Brown, UMass Amherst, Radcliffe y Wellesley. Isaura, su trabajo ha sido documentado por PBS, BBC TV y hasta ahora, recién con el impacto de COVID, Maestra Isaura ha creado un programa afuera que se llama La Experiencia Vivida. Es una clase de movimiento ayudando a curar a las comunidades de color, diversas y multicultural. Estos espacios son en los parques privados y públicos. Recientemente fue nominada del Boston Foundation con un Fellowship Award. Please join me in welcoming Maestra Isaura Oliveira and Power.
support of Hermana Erika Blond that also joined me at that time. And then it become a choreography, and now it become a collective. So, we honor our African indigenous ancestry. We are proud of that. We know how necessary it is. We are healing our ancestors, while the ancestors are healing us. And that big masterpiece to devastate us, to separate us, to exterminate us, has been failure because we are finding each other. Thank you. I would like to you all give a wonderful warm applause for Capoeira Mestre Deraldo. A brother for 35 years so far, and our drum students. I keep forgetting the name. Diogo is from Brazil.
Adi.
And we have 3 more musicians, but believe it or not, that virus is still reaching us. And today is a special day on the Cosmo, so everybody has performance everywhere. We could not reach everybody because everybody's committed in different places, but they are here in spirit. And today, like I said, we are finding each other. So, Hermano Saul just jumped in to support us, and we are so grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please say your name.
Cherish, Olivia, Ilani, Ebere, Caitlin.
My name is Isaura Oliveira. I'm from Bahia, Brazil, where the African Brazilian was born. Thank you so much.
Isaura, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Alrighty, we have one last performance for you this evening, and it's going to be just a little bit different than the performances that we have seen so far. So this stage has been filled with music and movement and dancing, and to close the show, we're going to talk a little bit, we're going to have someone come up here and talk a little bit about how he came to be on this stage and how he came to be a dancer, and about his roots here in Chelsea. So most of his story will introduce himself. So in the meantime, I would like to welcome storyteller Cito Colon to the stage.
Queremos dar la bienvenida a un gran amigo, hermano. Va a compartir su historia personal esta noche, pero él regresa a su casa, regresa a su escuela, la Chelsea High School, y vas a escuchar más directamente de él.
Usaka Sakabo, Daitaino, Kenaluku, Daire Baraniki, Mayowakanesh, Cito Colon. La Traja Borikintaino, Kena la Traja, Diawasa Kariwa, Varia Chelsea. Good day, my family and friends. My name is Baraniki Mayowakanesh, Cito Colon. I am a Borikin Taino and I'm a two-spirited warrior from Chelsea. I am a child of Chelsea. I grew up here. I went to high school right here. As a high schooler, I used to sit right in those seats over there where y'all sitting today and look up at this stage and dream about one day being on stage. But I struggled to believe that that dream would ever come true for me. And on top of that, I lived with social anxiety. That often serves as a barrier between me really being able to connect with larger communities the way I want to, believe it or not. I lost my stepdad, who was my father figure when I was 15 years old, but I had the privilege to have two father figures in my life. And shortly after, at the age of 16, my mother also passed away. I was at the age where I was beginning to crave a deeper connection to my ancestors, and I suddenly lost the matriarchal connection to those ancestors. I felt lost, and adding to the many struggles I already had as a young man, I now felt completely unsure where I would belong. But growing up in Chelsea in the 80s, we used to go to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and I used to love watching the dancers. When I would watch the women dancing bomba skirts, I felt an immediate connection and excitement and a sense of connection to those women. But I also told myself to quiet that down because I didn't belong as one of them. Still, I love dance. I found my way to a Sense Latina led by Angie Rodriguez inside Roca, which allowed me to cultivate my love of dance. Sense Latina celebrated the extended diaspora, which meant that in 15-30 minutes, show we were doing merengue, salsa, reggae, hip-hop, breakdancing, and so many other genres of music. We were all over the stage and all over the place culturally. Over time, many of our performances would open with me dancing bomba alongside with many other members, and which was what I really loved to do. I was often complimented for the way I can make last-minute adjustments in our dances, moving to stage right instead of stage left, as we had rehearsed, adjust one step, move here or there, etc. But still, Sense Latina was giving me just a tiny taste of what I was really seeking. I would go home at night and look at bomba dances on YouTube, and I would dream about what it might feel like one day to dance in that form as they do on the island of Borinquen with all the drums. Now, fast forward, and it's March 2020. We were all there. All lived through this time when it felt scary, like all of a sudden the world was changing, and at a very rapid pace. With uncertainty lurking ahead for all of us, I was leaving work and I arrived at Forest Hills, and I received a phone call from an old friend, Ali Pavon. She said, "Cito, remember our routine from Roca?" As we chuckled and laughed and sat there in memory. And she told me to keep my ears open to hear from her on ways she could bring me into the dance community she was connected with. And I told her I would. With so much in the world and all my life changing, I had the opportunity to fly home to Borinquen, which the world knows as Puerto Rico. Empty flights made the trip easier on my social anxiety, and I felt called to soak up as much of my culture, my ancestry as I could. Shortly after returning, Ellie invited me to Bombantillana, and shortly after to participate in a bombazo for the first Indigenous Peoples Day here in Boston. I was excited, but also scared, as this dance means so much to me and my culture. Maybe people would say I was doing it wrong, but I know bomba. I love bomba. I had practiced and studied, and I was ready. But just before going on stage, so to speak, I realized that I did not feel I was being truly authentic to who I am. I went along with performing only in pants. Culturally, as a man, that is what is expected of me. But I am also two-spirited. Especially after committing so much time to soaking up and truly embracing my culture, I knew I needed to dance as my most authentic self. Even if my anxieties told me I wouldn't be accepted, Ellie and Darlene invited me to dance the way I was called to. So I did that first Indigenous Peoples Day performance in both pants and then a skirt. And just as they had my back in my days with Sense Latina, the crowd loved and embraced me. With bomba, the audience might first hear the drums, but the drums are telling the story of the dancer that is telling them the story. So on this stage, the story comes from me, my body, my two spirits, my ancestors, and my matriarchs. I am indebted to the guidance from people like my mother, Ana Maria Roman, my sister, Yolanda Correa, my second mother, Edna Vargas, Eli Pavon, Blanca Castillo, Angie Rodriguez, Kendra San, Darlene Flores, Yaya Agosto, and Brenda Lisa Perez, my lineage, my brothers, George, Junito, and Will, and now the brothers who have adopted me, Agosto, that's Oscar, Saul, and all my brothers who play bomba with me, and so many more who love to name. And when I dance, I get to celebrate them by telling their story and my story too. When I was a high schooler here in Chelsea, I truly never imagined that I would make it up onto this stage, or any stage. But here I am. I have danced up and down the East Coast, and of course, to Presencia Latina, I have danced in Chelsea. But today is the first time I'm dancing for Chelsea. I feel so grateful to have been invited to come home. Again, I have finally become the person that I was looking for as a kid growing up in Chelsea. These days, sometimes I look at videos of bomba dancers online and I realize, yo, that's me. Again, thank you so much to my bomba families for seeing me for me and encouraging me to stay authentic to who I really am. Arikomabu, thank you, y gracias.
Thank you so much, Tito. It was an honor to help you with that story. It was an honor to MC this event. It's an honor to share my evening with all of you. Thank you so much for being here. I think we'll have a fantastic evening, but we might have some closing thoughts from Marisol. Go ahead, Marisol.
Thank you all for a magical night. This is just the beginning of ways that we come together and lift up cultural memory. Esto es solamente el comienzo o una de las maneras que podemos seguir levantando memoria cultural. What that means for each of us, that's something that we explore, right? Lo que significa eso para cada uno de nosotros, ahí está la invitación personal. The beautiful thing about tonight is that the people that have come here today is because they have dedicated their lives, they embody this work, they embody this truth, they embody that knowledge. Somebody in our audience said to me today that she celebrated her 70th birthday recently. Blessings. And she came with such pride because she said the seeds that they planted are blossoming. And that is our hope, right? That what we continue to do today will continue for all those to come, right? So thank you all for a magical evening. Gracias a todos por una tarde muy bella y mágica. Compartiendo que alguien que está presente en la audiencia hoy cumplió 70 años recién y dijo que el sueño de ella era, en aquellos tiempos, viendo a todos nosotros hoy, están viendo las semillas florecer. Y esa es la enseñanza que nos llevamos para los que nos siguen a nosotros también. Please thank Teresa Okokun for her hostessness, the hostess with the mostest. And as we close, I just want to invite us to take 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Lo que cerramos, 30 segundos les pido. Today is the day of the fall equinox. We welcome a new season and a new cycle. Hoy es el primer día del otoño. Le damos la bienvenida a un nuevo ciclo. And to remember that our connections with each other are extremely important, but our connections also with Mother Earth, with nature. También nuestras conexiones con nosotros, pero también con la Madre Tierra. So, yes, happy fall. And thank you for a wonderful night. Gracias.